YouTubers, I want to welcome you to another edition of Bargain Bin Gear. And as you'll recall, hopefully you're subscribing, because I often refer to older videos. It's an easy way to find them. Well, last time I told you I had made the bold decision to sell my Mesa Boogie Mark V 25 head, right, tube head. And it's kind of an expensive one, you know, definitely over $1,000, and decided that's it, I'm going to sell the head in favor of a Fender Deluxe Reverb, right? I thought I'd have the money to go buy a new one and that kind of thing. Well, no, that's not the case, because the prices on these have skyrocketed, right, to $1,600 for a new one, which is really outrageous, I think, but, because remember, I had bought one used anyway for $700 locally, but that's been a few years ago. So in any case, I went shopping around for the Deluxe Reverb, you know, trying to find a decent one at a, you know, slightly used at a good price. And I did locate one, and it came out to about $1,070, right? So, and that included shipping and tax and so on. And it arrived today. And I was really concerned. I thought, man, this just has to be in good shape. Or else I had sold the Mesa Boogie, you know, by mistake, basically. So I was really concerned. And especially the fact that it's a tube amp with a lot of tubes, that I would receive it and there'd be broken glass and so on, it'd be in bad shape, or there'd be a problem with it, that kind of thing. Well, I'm here to tell you that I got really lucky, because this amp looks brand new. I mean, really, it's hard to believe even. I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that it has a Fender cover. If you told me this was a brand new amp, I'd totally believe it. That's how good a shape it's in. And I let it warm up a little bit. No problem with the tubes. It sounds freaking great. I mean, I can play it here. Okay, so here it is. This is what I received. And it's in freaking fantastic condition. I mean, you'd swear it was brand new. And I mean, I have several of these Deluxe Reverbs, and they don't look as good as this one. And this is perhaps because it came with a cover, so it's probably been under a cover, and it's just super, man. There's just no issues with it whatsoever. And I was quite frightened in shipping it. You know, it's a tube amp, that I get it and all the tubes would be broken or something like that. But that's not the case at all. I'm super pleased. So selling my Mesa Boogie head to get this Deluxe Reverb was well worth it, in my opinion. It's just fantastic. And, I mean, here I've just dialed it in, to at least one setting. I can probably tweak it to get even a better sound. Keep in mind, I have the volume at 2. Because it gets really loud very easily. However, to really get the tube sound, you want to play it at least at 2, and preferably 3 or 4. Beyond that, it gets kind of distorted and things, which is not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for that crystal clear sound, and this is it. The other thing is, I have the bass at 7, because I really like the low end there. And the treble I have only at 4, and I'm still experimenting with that. But here's the key secret to the deluxe reverb. You've got to turn down the treble, because it can be a very bright amp, which personally I prefer a darker sound. So when I turn down the treble, I've had it down to 2, 1, almost all the way down sometimes. Gives you really, obviously, a warm sound and not super bright, And that's when I really discovered that I really love the deluxe reverb sound. I remember a couple of years ago I had one, and I thought it was okay, but didn't really like it like I do now. And part of that was because I had the treble way up, and you just, at least for me, you just can't do that, and get a good sound. Another thing I noticed, it does fine with pedals. In fact, here I'll switch it to an effect tone with pedals. There we go. I'm getting a little bit of rattle, but that's because it's right next to the little bass amp, which is rattling all over the place. But it's not the deluxe reverb doing that. from Love on a Train or something like that. From the Risky Business soundtrack. Except they make it sound really cool. In any case, so there you go. There's the Fender Deluxe Reverb. Mission accomplished as far as I'm concerned. I'm totally satisfied. Yes, I regret the Mesa Boogie head. However, this makes up for it, you know. I don't know what it is, but I just, never really got along with the Mesa Boogie head. Now keep in mind, I have one other one for sale right now. And, in fact, I think it's even on eBay. And I think I got a bid from someone in South Korea. And that's quite a ways from where I am, you know. But then they canceled their bid, so. Okay. So anyway, I wanted to show you that, and yeah, very pleased, very pleased. And I'm sure I'll hopefully be playing this amp for a long, long time, you know, and quite pleased with it. And in fact, to be truthful, you know, it's not like an effects pedal. You know, you get an effects pedal, it's got all these different sounds and things, you know, but with the Deluxe Reverb, it's much simpler than that. You know, yes, you can get different kinds of tones, but ultimately, really, when it comes down to it, it's a simple, basic tube amp, you know, and it just has that fantastic sound. Wow. The clean sound is just amazing. Really. Alright, so that's mission accomplished. And no regrets here. It's, you know, and I think I got lucky to have it arrive in this condition. And to be sold in this condition. I mean, it really is like new. Wow. Alright, very good. I'll see you next time. Okay. Bye.